am up at 5 a.m. so that I can get this first week's video done. This is why this video is a week late. Because I cannot be editing these videos in one night at the very end of the week, so it's okay. I'm gonna get it out. I'm excited to get it out. But wow, it's so early. Though I will say, the sky is rather beautiful right now. Sweating after just a mile. Okay, so one warning with doing the exercise I just did. The weights left a giant black mark. Really embracing that like ballerina energy right now. Okay, just sneakers don't turn. I will say, even though I fell asleep during that meditation, it's only a 10-minute meditation. I remember most of it, and I feel like I just got a good nap, even though it's only 10 minutes. I call that a win. I have been working so hard, especially the last couple of days, but even the last over a week, I've been working really, really hard. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the last video, I didn't really have like one of those scheduled rest days, which is a problem. I need to not do that. I do have a scheduled rest day this week, which is Friday. So that's gonna be coming, but I still have more work I want to get done tonight. And because of that, because I've been working so hard and I'm meeting all of my other habits for today, I just ordered a Chinese feast. And I'm just not gonna overthink it, like at all. I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm not going to pay attention to any of it. I'm just going to eat and I'm going to love it. It's gonna be good. All right, I'm gonna get to work. I have more videos to edit. So it is now Tuesday. I got up at 9, so I did wake up early, but I really have not gotten anything done today. And then I looked back on it and I've pretty much not taken a break day for like all of June. It's the 14th. That's literally half a month where I haven't had a break. So I'm listening to my body today. It is tired. I'm like right on the verge of possibly having a headache. I'm going to have today be a slow day. I have a few things I do need to get done with work, but this is the nice thing about the nature of the work that I do. Because I don't have a gig today, because I don't have a modeling or an acting gig today, I am able to allow that. I'm able to let myself have the day off. But I am feeling a lot more on top of everything. Today, listening to my body, I need a rest day. I need it. Now, one last thing, just because it's a rest day doesn't mean I'm not going to do my habits, because the thing is, the habits that I have set are things that I would want to do whether I had this thing called work or not. Even though it's gonna be a rest day, I'm still on track to possibly have today be a completely 100% habits done day. As part of the rest day, I ended up joining my boyfriend in Brooklyn to just go to the park and enjoy the beautiful summer weather.
Well, this is an interesting turn of events. I have woken up with 101-degree fever. I feel awful. So, an update. My fever broke at one point, but now it's back up to 101.4. It's not COVID though. I took a COVID test, so that's good. But needless to say, I will not be following the 50-day challenge today. So, I don't really know how I'll like pivot this. I'll have to see how I feel tomorrow. If this ends up being like a couple day thing, I may end up adding a couple days onto the end of the challenge, but I'm so sorry. This week's video may end up being not so interesting. Shout out to my boyfriend for taking care of me though.
This next day, my boyfriend and I had tickets to Paul McCartney's last concert ever, so I took meds to bring the fever down and rallied.
Okay, so update. Today is now Friday. I rallied for the concert last night because that was a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm so glad that I did. However, I then woke up with the fever in full effect all over again, and it even spiked to 103, which is not good. So I had to go to the doctor, and they actually took blood and are going to be running tests on it. So that's super fun. One funny thing that I found though was while I was at the doctor's office, she was asking like how I've been feeling lately, have I been taking care of myself? And because I've been doing this 50-day challenge, I was so happy to strongly say, yes, I've been taking fantastic care of myself. I've been working out regularly. I've been drinking plenty of water. I've been eating healthy, like all of this stuff. I'm not sure how long this will last because the fever is the only symptom, and because it's still not going away, it's a little concerning. So hopefully this is short-lived, but if this continues, I will just be adding these lost days onto the end of the 50-day challenge because that's too many days for me. But to those of you in the Discord group, thank you so much for all of the support and understanding. I've been doing my best to still maintain the group and keep putting out notifications, daily prompts, and I so appreciate all of you who have been sending me well wishes. You guys are absolutely the best, so thank you. One other little side positive is it's a really good thing that I am so used to drinking so much water because that's really coming in handy right now with this fever. But yeah, sick island, not fun. It is now Saturday, day 3 or 4
of being sick now. First day without a high fever, so that's good. I actually feel functional. So what was the first thing I did? I cleaned my space. A thing I learned from doing the 50-day challenge the first time, that was immediately gonna make me feel better. The fact that I felt good enough to do it, doing it would then make me feel even better. And I have finished and I feel good. I now finally have enough energy to catch up on work because I am now so behind and I'm massively stressing out about it, but trying not to. Tomorrow, my plan is to deep clean my apartment as long as I'm still feeling like this. Yeah. So this is super interesting. I've realized through this being sick experience, I have actually learned a lot of great, I don't know if they'd be considered coping mechanisms, but just ways to make myself feel better when I don't feel good. For example, I cleaned my space, but then I also cleaned myself up. I washed my face, put on the tiniest bit of mascara, and just put my hair in a low bun, but I know that that makes me feel super put together. It's kind of insane how these skills that I'm learning through doing this 50-day challenge are absolutely applicable when you really are not feeling at your best. I also want to address the very real element of getting sick and how it can hit you whenever out of the blue, no matter how well you treat your body. Because this is the thing, the doctors yesterday didn't think that this is some sort of like viral sickness, like it's something going on in my body. We have to still figure it out, but it can be scary and it can be really difficult to not catastrophize. I have been absolutely catastrophizing the last couple of days about like what's going on. It's scary. Getting sick is scary. Anything to do with your health not being at 100 is scary. So first of all, my heart goes out to anyone who does deal with any sort of chronic illness or a severe disease or anything, or even if you have the flu right now. It's incredibly frustrating and it can be very mentally debilitating. Today is honestly the first day I even like feel like myself. But maybe you can take some advice or guidance from this element as well, because you may choose to do the 50-day challenge or choose to do whatever in life and all of a sudden, boom, you're sick. It happens. It happens. And I am certainly not one who likes to accept that. So I'm struggling with it. I'm really trying not to. And instead, I'm trying to focus on the things that I can do for myself. What are the things that are going to help me get better, and focus on doing those things, because that's the step forward. It's the only way forward. So I'm going to be focusing on taking those steps forward. Day 2 of no fever. Great sign. Still not feeling the best, to be completely honest with you. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try to get my space and myself in the best position possible to take on the week starting tomorrow. So I'm basically throwing in the towel. I mean, I pretty much already have done throwing in the towel for week 2 on this challenge. I'm basically just not even gonna count this entire week. I only had 2 days of this week that I actually did the challenge. So this week basically doesn't count. I'm going to completely clean my space, deep clean, do laundry, do those things that are sort of piled up that I need to get done, go grocery shopping, take a shower, all of those nice self-care things that do need to be done and will help me feel better and ready to go. Basically, this is what I try to do to get myself ready to start the 50-day challenge. So this is a perfect video, honestly, for anyone who feels like they have fallen off the challenge or are getting ready to start the challenge. This is a great way to kind of get your mind in the right position to get started on the 50-day challenge. Trying to find some good value in me being sick. You can always find a positive. This is me finding the positive. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to kind of show you guys what a refresh of my space and environment looks like. A lot of groceries.
These are rock hard avocados. So I'm just gonna have them out on the counter.
Now, before I end this week's video, I want to try to make a point every week to highlight a story from someone in the Discord community doing the 50-day challenge with me. So this week, I wanted to highlight Claude's, is their username, and they wrote, "This is definitely something that I wanted to brag about." They shared it in the brag zone because we should all brag about ourselves. "I climbed the highest point in all of Mexico City yesterday morning with some friends and coworkers. It's at an altitude of 4,000 meters. It was a 5-hour hike and it was one of the best experiences of my life. Honestly, I don't think I would have agreed to the plan to hike if it weren't for this challenge. It has helped me to find myself, trust more in myself again, and truly enjoy everything I'm doing and being more present." That's incredible, and that is all that I could ever ask for as an experience for someone doing this challenge. Thank you again for watching this video. I know this week was definitely very different, but I hope those of you who are either just starting or possibly fell off of the challenge and are looking for motivation to get back, take this video as an opportunity to motivate you to get back into it, because sometimes even out of your control, you fall out of the challenge. It can happen. So it's just best to get right back into it as soon as you're able to. So I am not even going to count this week as week 2. Next week's video I am going to title as week 2 because I just can't count it. I just can't. So I'm not worried about it. I'm sure this next week I'm going to absolutely kill it. Thank you again so much for watching. If you like this video, if you want to follow along for more of the 50-day challenge, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Instagram at Smilin Island, as well as TikTok. You can find me everywhere as Smilin_Island. But that is it for this week's video. Thank you all so much, and I will see you next week. Most importantly, remember to keep smiling. Bye.